Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we'll be doing a handy dandy triple reaction to Otto, so get your beverages, get your snacks, we're going to be here for a bit, and these songs apparently are very intense. I believe the person who requested this mentioned that they are unhinged, so I'm excited and also a bit apprehensive, but at the same time double down on the excitement because I myself love heavy music, unhinged music. The first reaction I gave to Otto was to Crime and Punishment, and we all know how crazy that performance was. So excited to check these out. The first one will be Tokyo Cannibalism. The name alone should just give you all the info you need, but that one is going to be featuring Otto and an artist called Biz, B-I-Z. Then we'll follow it up with Lucky Bruto, and then a song called Otome Dissection. So these are going to be fun. I'm excited to jump in. And before we do that, a big thank you goes to Derek, whose generous support made this reaction possible. Thank you so much. Whew. All right, let's jump in. Let's do this. Okay. A bit like rocky. Maybe actually now grungy? It's a bit grungy. Oh, listen to the drums kick up. Oh, I'm so interested. I'm so interested. Wow, listen to this mix. Oh god, it's like surrounded by, what is happening? What is being licked? It's like being surrounded by a wall of dissonance, overdriven guitars, heavy bass and drums. Very diminished sounding as well. Whoa. The people are being eaten. Whoa. What a unique melody. Reality's polyrhythm. This is out there. Wait, did we get a key change? I gotta go back and just compare. Maybe. It's so hard to tell. It is very hard to tell, like, what is our tonal center here, and maybe that's part of the point. How do I describe this? Definitely diminished. It's almost like someone deep fried the typical Otto song. Also, if you guys have ever seen like those scary videos online of like the dark web, usually they're playing like super dissonant, scary, kind of creepy music. Not exactly to the tune of this. This is more still rock, and I can still hear Otto there, but just the instrumentals and far less tempo. And yeah, it's not a one-to-one analogy, but just a comparison. And then here, literally, they deep fry the visual. You see that? Oh, this is so scary. Oh. It's so... It is... I can't even think of the words. It reminds me of the album cover for this movie, not the album cover, movie cover for this movie, One Missed Call. I don't know if you guys ever saw this movie. I guess I should have jump scare warned you, but we are watching Tokyo Cannibalism. This movie is one of the movies that when I saw the trailer, I was so terrified, and when I watched it, I was a little underwhelmed. And, you know, this is coming from me. I love horror, but yeah, the visual of that woman with the 3 eyes reminds me of that movie cover. She's like an anthropod. The visuals here are very, very stimulating, for sure. What the hell? Yeah, I know Otto is capable of this. It's so interesting. This song, it was so hard for me to like grasp, again, the tonal center. What key are we in? Are we changing keys? Does it even matter? It just feels like chaos. It feels apocalyptic, very destructive, as you can see visually and is what they're speaking about lyrically. This is the kind of song that I feel like fits horror movies or like kind of spoof horror movies very well. Kind of the movies where like you don't have to take them too seriously, but they still have like a fun, you know, watch value. I could also see this kind of song being used. It feels like a Vocaloid for sure, but I can also feel like the song could be used for very like esoteric horror movie TV shows. I would have to think of a good example, but there's like this American Horror Story, I guess, spin-off series of the original American Horror Stories show. I can imagine this song being used for episodes in that show. It's an interesting one. I still have to rack my brain to figure out my thoughts here. It's not the exact version of Otto that I'm used to, though. Definitely a lot less melody going on. It's just a rhythmic drive, wall of sound, just kind of bashing you over the head with craziness. And there is a time and place for that right now. It's very early morning for me, so maybe I should have left this reaction for right before I head to the gym. Hey, it's all good though. Let's check out the next one. We have Lucky Bruto by Otto. But first, if you are enjoying the reaction, consider subscribing and request a reaction in the description box below. It's the best way to support the work I do over here. All right, time for Lucky Bruto. It's already very dark. Wow. It feels like a monster is looming over me. Oh, I like that though. Key change. Whoa. What key is this? How did we switch? It's minor. That transition. It almost feels like minor transitioning into major, but it might not be major. It might be minor to Phrygian. That's just like the feeling I get, but I could be wrong. I don't know. That is really cool. Super ominous. Yeah, Derek, you weren't lying. These songs are very unsettling. I'm down for it. That transition doesn't, it feels like it shouldn't work, yet it works beautifully. Wow. That's gorgeous. Another transition again. Man, Otto is so... This is so surprising. And now we're like back into the typical Otto swing poppy vibe. Like, if you gave me the first, minute and a half of this song, and now you're giving me like the next 2 minutes of the song, we have, I don't know, within that 4 different songs. I guess I would never put it past Otto to not assume I could make a comment like that. But wow, this is like such a staggering difference. Another change. Wow. What is happening? God. Wait, what? That was so overwhelmingly cool. It's not a secret, but that is my favorite song that we've heard of these two so far, between Tokyo Cannibalism and Lucky Bruto. I'm all kinds of confused at like what scales we're in, what decisions she's making, and so impressed. That is like it's so unusual, and it sounds amazing. And we have the benefit of being able to like listen to it, and if I spent, several hours, I could decode all of the note choices, all of the different scales and chords that I was kind of mentioning, and I'd be able to do it after the fact. But how do you come up with this? Like, the process to generate the musical thoughts to arrive at something like this within the short 3.5 minute span, you tap on like 80 million different genres. How? Like, actually how? it continues to defy defy reality. Yeah, Lucky Bruto. That is an amazing song. We have another to check out here, Otome Dissection. Let's jump in.
乙女解剖で遊ぼうよドキドキしたいなんか誰だって恥をしたい痛いくらいがいいんだって知ったあの夜から
How high was that? She sounded like a cat. I'm getting down to this. It's such a different vibe now. Okay, it is like so perfect that like she has the tail, because I swear to God, when she was going for those high notes early on, in my head I'm like, that kind of sounds like a cat. Wow. Oh. She's just showing off. Excellent, just excellent. This is like a rainbow of auto that we've got in this triple reaction. Wow, the guitar notes underneath, you hear. Oh, step on it. Wow. Like, just across these three, it feels like we got the entire spectrum. There's a whole gradient of auto, just from Tokyo Cannibalism to Lucky Bruto. Like, the world was shaking beneath me, and now we're back to this almost like uplifting pop rocky auto that we hear often in a lot of the other, at least, auto reactions that I've given. It is so insanely impressive to have all of these tools in her tool belt. Toolkit? One of those two. Her voice, man. Oh, what a trio. I feel like is that all? I feel like that song just ascended me. We started with Tokyo Cannibalism, where we were just in the murky depths of hell. And then we kind of started clawing our way out of that murky hell with Lucky Bruto, because there were moments where we could shine and gain some kind of understanding of the vocal melody, of the tonal center, the key in general. Even the overall vibe of the song felt more like what I'm used to with Otto. In Tokyo Cannibalism, it was like hammered down our kind of like hammering our heads with like the diminished, the uncertainty, these dissonant chords, and really just like putting you in this uncomfortable melodic space. And now with Dissection here, Otome Dissection, we get all of these bright auto melodies, this fast-paced tempo, digestible, cool guitars, so many good things to say. I feel like I really should have done this reaction maybe at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I woke up bright and early. This is 8 a.m. right now. Maybe a little bit earlier, actually. I don't know. My computer time is wrong all the time. I don't know why. It resets randomly. When I get an update, my computer time will be like 4 or 5 hours ahead, 6 hours ahead sometimes. Now I'm just rambling at this point. What an amazing, amazing triple. I think in order of the songs I liked, I think Lucky Bruto was the most interesting to me and would probably have the most replayability. Afterwards would be Otome here, and then would be Tokyo Cannibalism. I like all three, but because of how difficult it is for me to understand Tokyo Cannibalism, I would have to give it a few more listens to arrive at an even more refined perspective. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the triple reaction. If you did, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to request a reaction yourself, hit the link in the description box below. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.